This is our second video concerning the two covenants, and in our first video we saw where the two covenants were initiated from, and we say this came directly from Abraham, as we saw in Galatians chapter 4 starting from verse 22, and we shall be reading up to verse 30. So we are going to proceed with our topic. The other time we stopped at verse 24, but I'll be going back from verse 22 to give so that we can get a clear picture of what we are talking about. Verse 22, Galatians chapter 4 verse 20. But for it is written that Abraham had two sons, the one by a bondwoman and the other by a free woman. But he who was of the bondwoman was born according to the flesh, and he of the free woman was through promise. Which things are symbolic? For these are the two covenants. I won't talk about the first two verses. I'll be going directly to verse 24. Which things are symbolic? They've told us that those women, they represent the two covenants. Verse 24. For these are two covenants. The one from Mount Sinai, which gives birth to bondage, which is Hagar. They've told us the first woman represents the first covenant, which is from Mount Sinai. We should remember that at Mount Sinai, there was only and only the covenant of the law of Moses, which took place there. But they've told us that this covenant gives birth to bondage. So whichever thing, remember, a covenant, it's an agreement between two parties aiming to do something, or deciding to do something or not to do something. So whichever practice or whichever thing that was reached upon in this covenant gives birth to bondage. Whichever law that is found in that covenant, the 10 laws, the 10 commandments, they give birth to bondage. The scriptures have told us that they give birth to bondage. The practices that are found in that covenant, the ordinances and the statutes, fasting, tithing, the fasting fruits, whichever thing, whether big or small, gives birth to bondage. So we normally tell you that you should go away from that covenant. Reason being, it cannot give you anything good except putting you in bondage.